Today's patio chat is being brought to you locally by Westridge Furniture in Delphus. See it all at your finer outdoor furniture store.
Well, we're going to learn more about a major at Bluffton University, environmental science major. And joining us today, Dr. Jacob Buchanan, Medela Moon Endowed Chair of the Botany Environmental Science at Bluffton University. So thanks for coming today. Good to see you.
Thanks for having me.
Okay, so a beautiful day like this. It's neat to talk about this major because I assume it's educating kids to go out and try to save our environment and do that kind of stuff. So tell us more about this major.
Yeah, so that is the idea of it. So it is based off of our existing biology major, which is a popular major at our university. And this is sort of taking that major and then giving a spin for students who are interested in conservation, wildlife, working outside for at least part of their career.
Do you think the whole climate change talk and things has really pushed these majors into the forefront and having students want to be involved?
I think it has. So it gets a lot more attention because of large issues like that, and many others that, save that for another time. But there are lots of problems that need solving. And this major is trying to create people who are interested in tackling those big issues.
Right, yeah. Okay, so part of your classroom gets to go outside, right? I mean, your classroom goes out, and Bluffton has a nature preserve. Let's talk about that and what it's like taking the students out there and what they can learn.
Yeah, so a lot of the classes that we have, and really all of the ones that I teach, have a lab component. And as much as I can, I try to get us outside, working in nature, and doing hands-on stuff that they don't really get from a classroom setting, from a lecture. And the Nature Preserve is a great place to do that. So we have about 160 acres dedicated to our Nature Preserve, and it's in sort of two parts divided by Riley Creek.
Okay.
A lot of it's floodplain, a lot of it's forested, a lot of it used to be farmland. And so if you'd like to hear more about it, I can go into more detail.
Well, so that means they probably have different kinds of nature, the environment right there in one preserve area, right?
Yeah, so we have some older growth forest that's never been cleared. We have a lot of younger forest, which has grown really since the 1960s.
Oh, okay.
And we have some prairies. We're working on a prairie restoration as part of a grant that we have some funding for.
So that means to get it to a natural, normal habitat, the way it's supposed to look, no invasive species and things?
Yes. So the area that we're restoring is about 13 acres, right at the front entrance of the Nature Preserve. You'll see it right when you come in the main entrance. And it, for the longest time, was a hayfield. So it was for grazing, haying, feeding livestock, and we are trying to convert that into a native tallgrass prairie, and so it'll be quite an effort. We're going to have to clear out all of the vegetation that's there.
Oh, really?
And we're going to actually plant soybeans, and that'll give us kind of some erosion control, keep the weeds away, because we'll do some spraying, we'll do some mowing, we'll do some tilling. And in 2 years, after cultivating for 2 years, we'll go in and we'll reseed the whole thing.
Wow.
And so then it'll take a couple years after that before it's actually established. So we're looking at probably 2029 or so when it starts to look like a prairie.
Wow, what a project. That's cool. You can get students involved in that. And real quick before we're out of time, we've been talking about this nature preserve. The public can come check it out too, right? It's just not for the students.
Yes, so it is open to the public, sun up to sundown, every day. We might have a couple days where we're doing some spraying and we close off parts of it, but for the most part, anyone can come enjoy it. We have plenty of trails, we have a lake, river, all kinds of stuff.
A really neat area to explore, and it's a beautiful time of year, beautiful day for that. Well, Jacob, thank you very much for coming today. Very cool stuff happening at Bluffton.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
All right, don't go away. We'll take a look at the weather forecast for the weekend. Don't go away.